Hi guys, I just wanted to push the video on real quick and then put my light ring on. So if it's kind of like getting blurry or something, then please understand. I'm trying to avoid messing up the camera and I'm using my old camera. I was just eating some Starburst, and I just did my nails, and yes, my hands finally trying to catch up with my rest of my body. So starting to show my hands again. Okay. So anyway, guys, isn't this like, aren't these like these are the cutest? They're like some 1980s little arm warmers or something. I don't know what you would call these little things, but they're really cute. I got these from the beauty supply store, and they're just really cute little things. Okay, so this is a requested video from Azealia Banks and some gentleman, and I don't remember what the gentleman's name was. I think it's Longhorn. If it's not Longhorn, please forgive me. But I want to give a shout out to the people that requested the witchcraft video. So I want to give a shout out to Azealia Banks and the others that requested the witchcraft video. Okay, so what I want to say is that this video is about witchcraft. This video is about the occult. So if you're easily scared by witchcraft or the occult, you might want to go ahead and just click off of this video, because if you're sensitive to the occult or witchcraft, then this video is not for you. Okay, so I repeat, this is a witchcraft and occult video. And if you're easily scared or you're hyper religious, this video is not for you. You may as well just click the X and just click the X wherever the X is, whether it be right there, because I can't tell where it's going to be when I upload this, or if the X is right there, there is a little X. You can click it off and you can easily be out of the video. Okay, now I want to talk about the Eye of Horus. And if you don't know what the Eye of Horus is, the Eye of Horus is Egyptian. It's a very old Egyptian symbol of knowledge and power. Okay, for the left eye. Okay, so the Eye of Horus is basically the occult. Okay, so if you are familiar with Egyptology or the occult from Egypt, then you will know instantly what the Eye of Horus is. Now, if you notice, there was a point in time where a lot of celebrities would be, professing that they were into the Eye of Horus. And of course, from TLC, which, if you don't know what TLC is, Google it. It's a girl music group. There was a girl in the group called Lisa Left Eye Lopez, and she used to put the little ink under the makeup underneath her left eye. So she was entertaining the Eye of Horus, I believe. I'm not really sure what she was entertaining. I watched her documentary when she died, and she was into the occult pretty heavily. She also had killed a little boy right before she died, and by accident she had killed him with her SUV, and then she eventually died in the SUV too. So the Eye of Horus is not to be fucked with. I had to learn that the hard way. Lisa Lopez is dead. She had to learn that the hard way. She is dead and gone. Okay, and then you would see Lady Gaga, and she would be posing with her eye, with her hand like that. And I too, let me tell you what I was doing. I too was copying off of the celebrities. I was taking pictures and I was going like that. I was taking suckers, putting them over my left eye, caramel apples, putting them over my left eye. And I was entertaining the Eye of Horus, because I thought that the Eye of Horus could give you some knowledge and some power. Okay, I'm into numerology, I'm into gambling, so I was trying to get knowledge into numbers and knowledge into getting money through number games. Okay, this was a big, huge mistake, and I will never play around with the Eye of Horus ever again. In the beginning of the video, I showed you a couple of Eye of Horus pictures that I was entertaining, and there's plenty of Eye of Horus pictures that I had, but I will never take another picture entertaining the Eye of Horus. Okay, So let me tell you what happened to me, where I had to live out the Eye of Horus. And believe it or not, I will get my motherfucking money through the Eye of Horus. But I'm not going to entertain the Eye of Horus no more, because I know how this shit works and I got to get my money. Okay, so I'm gambling, I'm playing with numbers, and I know that if I got my eye fucked up, then I know I got to get my money. So I got to get some money some kind of way. Is the money going to get to me either through the number games or through lawsuit or whatever, just whatever, however it's going to come to me. Okay, so what happened was, I'm not going to give you all the details of the car accident. Okay, so I was in a car accident, and I'm not going to tell you all the details, but basically I lost control of a Dodge Caravan, and it went through a wooden fence on a farm down the road from me. And the farmer claims that I killed one of his cows, but I know I did not kill no motherfucking cow, because I didn't see no fucking dead cow. And when I was dragged out of the fucking caravan, I made eye contact with the cow that he claims that I killed. I made eye contact with that cow, and that cow was alive when I left in the ambulance. That cow was alive. So anyway, so I lost control. Actually, there was a death of an animal, but I'm not going to speak on that animal right now, because I'm going to make a little tribute for the animal that died in the car accident. Okay. And it wasn't the motherfucking cow that the farmer claims that I killed. Okay. So what happened was, I lost control of the Dodge Caravan. I went through the fucking wooden fence, and when I crashed, I kept on rolling, and I ended up hitting something else on his farm, and eventually the caravan came to a stop. When the caravan came to a complete stop, after hitting whatever the second thing was, then I guess I had turned my head to that side, and the airbag hit me fully in my right eye and damaged my right eye. It like smashed it. I had a whole bunch of blood in my right eye. I could not open my right eye. My eye was like that. And when they tried to open it, when they opened it to take my contact lens out of my eye, I asked, could I see my eye? And it was just covered with blood. It was bloody. It was blood pouring out of my eye. I could not open my eye. I could barely see out of my eye. My vision was completely blurred out. I was like, oh shit, am I going to go blind in my right eye? What is going on? And I wasn't that scared, because I knew that eyes can heal up. Believe me, they can. Because when I worked for Delta Airlines, a contact lens had cut the left eye, and it had started bleeding, and I had to go home early from my work. And then 2 days later, my eye had healed up completely. And also, when I used to suffer from really dry eyes, I had sneezed one morning, and my eye like exploded and cut. It was this eye, and it was bleeding, and it healed up like in 2 days. So eyes can heal. Believe me, that's why you don't see that many blind people. Eyes can heal up. Okay, so what happened was, so I was in the hospital from, I don't remember exactly the full length of days. I don't have my medical reports yet. I do have to request them, because I do have to go to court, but by me not being able to drive, and they're telling me I got to come in and actually fill this out, or actually go get a notary. I have enough time to go get all the stuff done. I just haven't gotten around to it, because I don't have access to a car, and I don't want to go wait at the hospital or whatever. So it's just a long story. I'll get it done though. Okay, so anyway, what I want to say is that I was in the hospital for about 10 to 12 or 13 days. Maybe even 14, I don't recall, because I was kind of out of it. Okay, so when I got out of the hospital, I was able to really look at my eye and really examine it. And honestly, I couldn't even open my right eye. I would open it and light Just any type of light would hurt my eye. It was in so much pain, so I had to keep my eye closed. So all I had was my left eye, which is the eye of Horus. So I was just walking around like this. Okay, so when I was able to drive, I was in so much pain with the sun. The sun was really hurting my eye. If I tried to open it, it was in a lot of pain. It was bloody. My eye was uneven. This eye was like that. That eye was like that. And it was just a very horrible healing period. So as you can see from my Florida Pie OA channel, I didn't upload videos for about 2 months because I was in a lot of pain because of the eye of Horus. So the eye of Horus is supposed to bring you money, knowledge, and power. Okay. It is supposed to not, I didn't know this until after it happened. It is supposed to knock your right eye out or injure your right eye at some point in your life if you are calling on the eye of Horus. So I would never call on the eye of Horus ever again. I will not do it under no circumstances. I won't be taking any more pictures playing with the eye of Horus. I'm going to be very, very respectful of the eye of Horus because I almost went blind in my right eye. So my eye is almost perfectly healed up I'm just testing it. My eye is almost perfectly healed up in my right eye that was so terribly injured. It's still healing, and eventually it will catch up. This used to be my strongest eye. I actually wear contact lenses, and I was negative 4.25 in that eye, which means I'm nearsighted. I was negative 4.75 in the left eye. So my left eye was my weaker eye, but now it's my stronger eye, which is the eye of Horus. So, the eye of Horus is not to be fucked with. The eye of Horus is not to be played with. Please don't play. Please don't play with the fucking eye of Horus. Don't play with it, because you might have to live it out. And, oh, sorry, I just had to crack my back. Okay, the eye of Horus is not anything to play with. It's not. Do you understand? You could go blind in your right eye. Girl, do you understand? Or guy, you could go blind in your right eye. Playing around with it like Lady Gaga, taking pictures like that. You will go fucking blind. It's not to be fucked with. So for the people that wanted a witchcraft video or a cult video, here's some knowledge. Don't play with the eye of Horus, because you could go blind in your right eye, or you could lose your fucking life like Lisa Left Eye Lopez. And let me talk real quick about Lisa Left Eye Lopez in that documentary. Never watch that motherfucking documentary when you are going through some hard times and your mind is a little bit sensitive and scary. Because I watched that Lisa Left Eye Lopez when I was going through the Delta. And if people that understand what the Delta is, just know. I watched that, and if my cousin G from Las Vegas is watching this, when I was going through that weird shit that I was talking to you about with the phone calls, this is when I had watched the Lisa Lopez documentary. That was a big mistake. That shit was so fucking scary to me. That was a scary ass documentary, because when she died, they videotaped right before she died. And she taking that little Coca-Cola thing and she's fanning herself with it, and she driving. She driving with one hand and she fanning herself with the Coca-Cola thing like this, bitch. Okay. She got the little Coca-Cola thing like this, fanning herself, and she driving like this. Okay, and so you could tell something was really troubling her. I'm hot anyway, so I forgot about my fan. Okay, so anyway, so she was like, and I found out it doesn't affect the video quality, so it's good. Okay, so she was like, you could tell she was troubled. Okay. So next thing you know, watch the documentary and watch the steering wheel just kind of move on its own. Like she's driving like this and the steering wheel literally starts moving on its own. And she loses control of the SUV. She ends up dying. So they literally show how she died, when she died, how she died, as she was dying. The documentary is very thorough. And it shows you her last moments when she was alive. That shit is so fucking eerie. And then the eerie part when she killed the little boy. And then she took his shoes. And I was like, ugh, that's creepy. She took his shoes because he was playing with a ball. And he ran out in front of the SUV and she killed him by accident. She had killed the little boy 2 weeks before she died, or 2 months before she died. It was very close and too close for comfort when she killed the little boy. She didn't go to jail or prison or anything because it was an accident. He actually ran out in front of her vehicle. So she died. I mean, he died. She died. I mean, Lisa Left Eye Lopez is dead. She's been dead for a long fucking time. And she was playing with that eye of Horus with the left eye. I guess, listen, take it from me and Lisa Left Eye Dead Ass Lopez. Don't fuck around with that eye of Horus trying to get money like me. Learn from my mistakes. Don't play with the eye of Horus. If you don't, because I really didn't understand anything too much about the eye of Horus. I just thought that it looked cool when the celebrities would be posing with the eye of Horus as they would be going like that and taking pictures like that and like that, and they would be posing with that fucking left eye, with their left eye covered, or it could have been their right eye. I don't know. I'm always doing like this with my right eye. I mean my left eye. I would always do my left eye. So I don't know if they would do their right eye or their left eye, but whatever. Anyway, guys, just a little warning for those of you that like witchcraft and the occult. Okay, so let's get ready to burn a fucking candle in respect for the dead that died in result of my car crash. So let's get a candle. Hold on 1 second. I forgot to get the candle to put it in the video. So hold on 1 second, okay? Okay. Just bear with me. Okay. Yeah. This is a brand new candle. So we're going to do this candle in respect for the dead. It's just a little tribute for... I'm not going to tell you who died because it's none of your business. Right now, I'm going to do a full tribute. So, right now, we're going to put some power on this fucking candle. And we're going to say, you know, and this is not a prayer. This is just something that I put on the candle. Not always, but I always speak into the candle about positive things, about what I want. And I burn it for a little while, or I burn it right before I go to bed or something like that. This is a candle that I actually bought to put on the grave site of the dead that died as a result of the accident. Okay, so we just going to burn the candle. Okay, that candle actually went out. Hold on. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so we are going to do a little power blessing, and we're just going to put some positive energy on this candle and just give our respects for the dead that died as a result of the Dodge Caravan crash. And we're just gonna enjoy the beauty of this candle, and we're just lighting a candle for the dead. And we are also asking for the power that came from the Eye of Horus. We are asking for the Eye of Horus to actually give us the money power that we deserve. And this is anybody that was practicing with the Eye of Horus. But you are supposed to get knowledge, money, and power. and I do need my money. Okay, so if this, it's not a if, it is for real. Like, you do have to get your money. When you have suffered and you almost lost and you almost lose a fucking eye, you are supposed to get money and power and good things to come to you through the power of the Eye of Horus. So I'm just talking and putting that good energy on this candle. And, if you got a candle, go ahead and burn it. And, just call on me, the Goddess Fifi 08, and just say, I'm burning this for the Goddess Fifi 08, if you in the Eye of Horus. Because I've already suffered and I've already went through the Eye of Horus. I've almost went blind in my right eye. So yes, this is a power blessing. So we're just doing a little power blessing, and we're just gonna put the candle in front of us, and I am going to put this on my altar right before I go to bed, and I'm going to let it burn for the rest of the night. Just this candle in respect to the dead that actually died as a result of the Dodge Caravan crash. So this is my power candle, and we are just gonna use some positive energy on this candle. So before I go, you already know, live fiercely, love viciously, and remember, atheism is unstoppable. Hi guys. I gotta talk low because it is 12:27 in the morning. It is 12:27 in the morning, and this room is pitch black. I really like, after I take my bath, to come into a relaxing black room. There's no lights on in here, and it's really dark and really comfortable. When my daughter is playing around on my bed, she always says, Mom, this bed is so soft and cozy, because I keep my room really dark. As you can see, it's pitch black in here. Okay, so I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of information before I let you go. And I wanted to read from the internet about the Eye of Horus. Okay, the Eye of Horus, also known as Wadjet or Udjet, is an ancient Egyptian symbol of protection, royal power, and good health. The Eye of Horus is similar to the Eye of Ra, which belongs to a different god Ra, but represents many of the same concepts. Is the Eye of Horus left or right? According to later traditions, the right eye represented the sun in the so-called Eye of Ra, while the left eye represented the moon and was known as the Eye of Horus. So guys, my injured eye was this eye right here, and so I was rocking with the Eye of Horus, the left eye, because that is still my best eye, my strongest eye, the Eye of Horus. And yes, you have to get paid, because it is basically for royal power, protection, and good health, and it's also something that belongs to wealth as well. So I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you some images of the Eye of Horus so that you will understand what the Eye of Horus is. It is the symbol of ancient Egyptian royal power, and it is a eye that is a part of witchcraft and old school occult. Occult just means hidden knowledge, hidden power, hidden understanding. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys the Eye of Horus. Okay guys, so this is the Eye of Horus. If you want to type this into your Google search, just type in Eye of Horus, and that will bring up the images and some knowledge about the Eye of Horus. And I'm going to show you the Eye of Horus symbols. It is Egyptian. It is also ancient Egyptian. Some people also use it to represent the third eye, but I don't use it for that. Some people put it in the triangle. The pineal gland it's something else that deals with it. But this is the eye of Horus. This is the eye of Ra. This is the eye of Horus, and this is the eye of Ra. Okay, so there's all these different symbols that people have created to represent the eye of Horus and the eye of Ra. So you guys, you know, there's tattoos and different things that you can look at so that you can understand what the eye of Horus is. And also, let me just type in Lisa Lopez left eye. Let me just type that in and see if we can get some images for left eye. Okay, Lisa left eye, TLC left eye. Okay, there we go, TLC left eye. Okay, so this was TLC left eye, and she used to play around. This is her in the middle, and she used to play around with her left eye. And I actually was injured, and then there she is. She had the little mark underneath her eye. This lady is dead now, playing around with the eye of Horus. And let me see if I can find another one. Try to find another picture. It was a famous picture that she had. She used to always play around with the left eye. And there she is with a eye patch over her eye. She used to wear a condom over her eye. And yeah, let me see. Here's another picture of her. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Maybe where is it at? Okay, hold on. Okay, there she is with her playing around with her eye. Okay, yeah. And as you can see here, it says my left eye, TLC is forever. Okay, and you know, she was I used to really enjoy this group when I was growing up. This was a really awesome group. Okay, and here's another picture of her playing with her left eye. And there she is, and she's dead. And okay, let me see if we can find the documentary. I just wanted to show you, let's see, documentary, hold on, documentary of left eye. Okay, it was a 2007 film. Okay, it is called, you might want to watch this film. It's very scary and very weird. It's called The Last Days of Left Eye, and they actually show you basically when she died. I mean, and then let's see, why did left eye cover her eye? Says Lopez was renamed Left Eye after a compliment from New Edition member Michael Bivens, who once told her he was attracted to her because of her left eye, which was more slanted than the right eye. So that is what they claimed. Okay, so that's just what they claimed. Okay, then. She was wearing it because there was a compliment given to her. So anyway, guys, I'm going to turn the camera back around to say goodbye to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, but let me turn the camera around and say goodbye properly to you in just a moment. Let me show you guys what a difference this light ring makes. Let me show you guys, because I'm really having a good time with this light ring. This is a light ring right here. If you take a lot of videos and pictures, you know, this is how it looks, kind of illuminated on your face. And if you put it on your camera, you could be in a pitch black room and it just brightens your whole fucking face up. Okay, so anyway, guys, yeah, I wanted to say goodbye. I'm gonna try to do another live maybe next week sometime. I did have a lot of fun in the live, getting some video suggestions from you guys. So be thinking of some video suggestions when we go into the next live next week. I do appreciate everybody and their kind thoughts and their kind words of support and love. So I'm about to get off of here. My deadline, my cutoff time for editing this video is 2 o'clock in the morning. So I want to try to edit it and have it ready to be uploaded by 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Today is July 25th, 2020. So hopefully it'll be on the internet by this afternoon after I finish editing it and processing it and turning it into an MP4. So that's all for now. And live fiercely, love viciously, and remember, atheism is unstoppable.